I just reordered all the shit. It shows up, it shows up. I'll figure it out from there. All right. So, let's get in here. Yeah, I was hoping to have already finished a Final Fantasy 15 run today. Hoping to have everyone here and excited. But I fucked up, you know. I clicked the wrong thing. Anyway, so. Yeah, we might be joined by Tala. But what we have today for y'all. This is another KBDFans75v2. This one is in a lovely aluminum case. Parts bag there. I apologize that the backlighting isn't all that it used to be. That's part of what was supposed to come yesterday and still hasn't shown up today. Unfortunate, but is what it is. Yeah. But yeah, this is what we're going with. We got some JWIK T1 linears and some I just have JWIK Reds holding it in the corner. But yeah, we're gonna get this thing built for Alphena. Get it all soldered up, ready to go. So I'm gonna start putting these in. Like I mentioned earlier, I pre-did the stabilizers. Yeah, I have a Stream Deck. But yeah, I pre-did the stabilizers. The insides are done with some 205 OG for the plastic on plastic, and then the plastic on metal sections are just straight old fucking dielectric grease. Hey, there you are. Hey, sorry, like I didn't keep you up to date. Today was not a good day. I'm just happy that I survived. Oh, this one's sleeping on me already. I will change the music in just a little bit. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I wanted to be streaming already and, like, you know, bring a bigger audience into this as opposed to just kind of being like, hey, here I am. But sometimes shit don't work out that way, beef. Yes, I know there's a plate under my thing. Leave it the fuck alone. Yo, what's up, Ak? How are you? Either way, I hope y'all had a tremendous day. Today was not my day, but we'll get there. I also need to double check your control layout. Yo, what's up, Chris? I need to check the layout you sent me. Layout 65 for 125. That should error. Here, I think. If what you're saying is that a lot of people that went to high school with me still try and contact me, yeah. Yo, what's up, Raffle Stomper? Yeah, I don't know if Tala's gonna make it, unfortunately. So, if you missed the explanation earlier, I was basically just tubing down a river a couple of hours ago and had like this weird combination of like heat exhaustion and a migraine and a panic attack. My partner had to drive us home, and I basically, I messaged Tala, like I got home at 4. I messaged Tala like, hey, stream's likely off. I need to go lay down. But apparently she ran out really quick for some stuff. Obviously she's welcome to join. I really enjoy Tala. And told her to definitely shoot me a message when she gets back if she wants to come and join. I always love having her around to chat about silly shenanigans. But yeah, how are you, Raffle? Speaking of Femboy enjoyers, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I honestly don't know, Sunday. I don't know why Femboys would be specifically popular in the state of Pennsylvania besides me. Like, I legitimately have no answer. Most of the state is a little bit more machismo. How's the weather? Yo, what's up, G? I'm gonna show my exact location if I pull it up. No one's, not nothing, but 95. Fucking 95 degrees here. The heat index was in the above the hundreds. I mean, and it's, I don't know if it was me, like I definitely was staying hydrated, but I don't know, something got to me. What got to me? I don't know. It was something. That's fucking damn sure. Okay, I gotta change the music. I love this track, but like, thank you. Like 3 to 5 hours. Oh, I gotta get out my other box of switches for Alphena. I'm gonna line hers with Linear for at least the F row. Do you have any other requests, Alphena? Because I think I have enough of these switches I can do the entirety of it. Oh yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, but they are pretty silent, but they definitely have a firm kickback. So what is up? Sorry again that I'm like super late and fucking uncoordinated and shit today. What's for dinner? I don't fucking know. I'll get to it when I get to it. It's like the honest answer. I need to get the other switches, my other box of switches out. Because these bags are just the T1s. I also did put a holy panda. I'm sorry, an alpaca in the spacebar, so it sounds nice. Also, I just love the way alpacas feel, to be frank. It's just such a nice fucking switch. The keycap set we have for Alphena today is the DSA 9009. They're pretty cool. Honestly, a mainstay, to be frank. Yeah, I'm gonna at least get the alphas in here, and then we'll see what's left. Okay, hey Chen, how are you? Hey, I saw you join the Discord. What the fuck is wrong with you? Did I reverse the model? Yeah, I did. And I'll rearrange it if Tala can make it here in any sort of time. If not, no worries. It fucking happened. Life is a thing. So like, I don't really see a lot of it, like at all. People show up, you know. You're slow to join? Nah, it's okay. It's okay, buddy. No worries. But yeah, JWIK, we'll be doing some soldering. This is going to be a longer solder job just because there's, you know, more. I'm hoping this is the job where you do it right the first time. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Alphena, I'm very interested to try this board out. Well, this board is totally fine. I have multiple iterations of this board, and I think the B stock of these is probably the best thing ever. The B stock of these boards are still available on KBD Fans. It's $100 plus shipping, which is on the higher side, but it, you know, it's very, very quick. But it comes with the Cherry MX stab kit that you need for the board. It comes with the PCB, with the plate, and the case. It's $100, and it's a really good fucking product in my opinion. At least when it comes to terms of like spending $100 on a keyboard, it's by far one of the best options. Like I have a stock sitting, I think I put it under the bed now. But that one is like fucking great. The only issue I have with it is there's like a small ding on the top of the plate. Like that's why it's B stock. Alphena's case came in. I fucking put the thing under a goddamn like fucking microscope and couldn't see anything wrong with it. So, hey. No, I mean, no, I do have tea over here that I completely forgot about. I just made. Yeah, I have a station with adjustable temp. I run, as usual, all of my shit high and fast. Surprising, literally fucking. The one thing I'll probably do is I might break out the keycaps just so I can double check like the spacing of where everything's supposed to go, because that's generally where I make the mistakes along the build process. There we go. Oh, I haven't burned pads, thankfully. Not that dumb yet. Yeah, forgive me for not wearing thigh highs today. It's a bit too hot for that shit. Trust me, I love dressing up the part of Femboy, but today is not the day for that, especially after whatever the fuck I had earlier. Why I didn't? Oh, because I just didn't solder shit right. Like every keyboard I built on stream has worked. The first one that I built, there was a little bit of an issue where I had to remove part of the support here because I had a stabilizer fail. That's it. Everything else has been Gucci. And every once in a while, just like I did have a bad switch here or there. And you know, that happens sometimes, especially because I'm disassembling the switches, lubing them, and you know, other things as well. All right, 2 more and we have all the alpha keys in, plus what looks like the backspace and enter key. Let's take a look at these, make sure we got all of our little leglets out. I have to grab my flux and then I can start to get ready to solder shit. Yeah, the AC's blaring. I have a fan under my desk too that I'm gonna adjust a little bit to deal with the soldering fumes. Okay, so I still have... Oh yeah, I could do this whole thing. Okay, so I said F key. I'll do the F row. Alright, so I'm gonna do the F key. I'm gonna do the F keys as linears. just so you have like a different feel for them. So this first linear. I'm also gonna swap this in because a fancy Hako girl, you know I am fucking broke as shit. I have the fucking $40 Amazon special, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, I'm sorry. I posted like I posted a fucking VOD to YouTube today. That's all I got to. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, I actually got decent sleep last night. Kind of. Like, I woke up tired and with a headache, and I guess it's because I didn't eat. Kind of, like, grabbed my shit and rolled out the door. Like, we stopped and got sunscreen. The dumb part is, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be hot and bright out there. I should probably get sunscreen. So we stopped and got sunscreen. But I completely forgot food. I think it was just, to be honest, more nerves than anything. It's a bunch of people I've never met before. And we got there and then proceeded to stand around like an hour in the hot sun, which probably isn't the best way to start the day, to be honest. Not how I planned on it, but hey, whatever. I soldered like twice a month. It ain't worth it, dog. It ain't worth it. Okay, let me double check my spacing for these. Maybe. I don't know if I'd need it. So I'm gonna have some leftover tactiles. Fuck, like I wanted to get shit in the mail today too. Like I royally fucking dropped the. Today was not my day. All right, let me. Also, I don't think you can see it. Okay, let me see if I kick this back a little bit. Okay, see this? Well, that's my screen. See this thing down here? This is my guitar amp now. Literally, that's how small it is. It's a 40 watt amp. Literally that big. Like that's it. And yay tall. Pretty cool. It is the Spark Mini. It rips. My stepfather got me. I don't know if this will show up. Let me get us back to like our normal camera angle. I think I have enough room for it, but oh yeah. Fuck out of here. It has a little foot pedal. Yeah, y'all gotta pay extra for the tent, by the way. Okay. One thing I know will help is actually caffeine. Yeah, exactly, Jake. I think mine was like 40, and it's a fucking monster. I love it. Okay. Okay, these are the ones here. I think these are the... If not, I'm gonna have to full layout together. Definitely. These are. Oh yeah, layout 2. These are 1.5s. Okay, so way to do this together. See what happens. All right, so I'm gonna probably have to mail this out and Jimmy shit on Monday. Okay. We're only doing Alt and Control. This. I think. I'm gonna have to double check. That's definitely. So this boy is gonna have to one. Yeah, to fill the gap. Oh, so for this one, this is what Alphena wanted. Alphena liked, she's gonna be using this at work, so she doesn't want it to be loud and like make no noise, more than likely. So that definitely puts clickies out. And for linears, that can be kind of tough because they can be kind of loud. But they said that they like a positive confirmation. So these do make a little noise. It is a fucking keyboard after all. But this is pretty nice. The tactile bump on these is really okay. Then we're entirely. Sorry, that happens sometimes. Fucking. Rough. Go for it. Really good. I'm gonna put this together, but I'm gonna toss a fresh because I don't trust it at this point. But yeah, the tactile bump on these is really fucking nice. Chances are, if someone wants a tactile build for the giveaway, I'll probably do that. Totally rainbow, yeah. I'm very, very rainbow. Okay. 1.5 layout and 1.5 layout means that this goes likely right here, exactly where I thought it was. And that means spacebar there. And then we have the 1.25. I think it's a 1.25. I think it's a 1.75. Alpaca is a type of switch. I forget who makes it, but it's a silent linear switch, and alphas is just referring to the alphabet keys, like A through Z. These are all like extras. So like for my boards, I like using Gator and Blacks or JWIK Reds for like the function keys, the side keys, just so I can feel the difference as opposed to like my normal linears. A personal preference thing. There's no wrong way. All right. Alphena, you here? I have a very important question for you. And this is my general question. So, the way I build and program my keyboards, this is where your caps lock key goes, right where my pinky is. What I do is I normally swap this key to be the control key, and then caps lock goes down here because it's a lot easier to copy paste like this than it is like this. Do you want that, or do you want it just normal? Because if you want it flipped and run it the way I do, I think I have some spare keys, so I can give you a control key up here and then a caps key on here. Otemu's are really good.
One of you.
We're giving to this NPC because
Hey, fellas, I had so many up last night lurking. Yeah, I know, it's a pretty serious question. The cool thing is this runs on a program called Via, and you can swap it if you want. It's just a question of, do you want me to build it that way? Let me get the rest of these up. Yeah, like for me at first it was weird, but then I realized like it's a lot for me in my hands. It's easier to straight on it as opposed to like that. This is my goodie bag. Please. I know I have a bag. Used to put some in the. I'm gonna just put the rest of the key. All right. Fine. I found these to prevent all of you from gazing longingly at my feet. I'm gonna put on the fucking gamer cats. I don't know, to be honest. I'll be full honest. I don't know much about any of that. Now I got Pete's. Oh yeah, I can't show my feet on Twitch. What do you think this is? Some sort of other? There we go. Have these in here? Hey, yo, there they are. Hey, my flux is in here too. Perfect. I need that. Yeah, you can't afford that. Finish buying the official cosplay first. Sheesh. I like these keycaps. These are nice. Keep it standard. You got it. Yeah, today was definitely not my best day, but you know what? We'll make something of it. It's not going to be one of those big banger streams where I'm streaming to, you know, fucking hundreds of viewers. It's just going to be us cozy homies. Yeah, my tea's right here. Okay, I just need to fit these last two here and then the F row keys and we're good to go. So that layout Control, Windows, Alt. Got it. For iced coffee? Yeah, just make coffee and then put ice in it. Like, I'm not being a dickhead, like, that's it. It generally ain't nothing special. Damn. Yeah, I feel stuck. Well, I just do my own thing. Fuck. Okay, so that one definitely needs to shift over. That's the issue, is this guy's not set right. Hey, what's up, Mario? I mean, I don't think anyone actively finds people being depressed a good thing. There we go. These should line up now. I always do that with this board. For some reason, I always give it an extra, like, millimeter buffer on the side that it doesn't actually fucking need. Okay, last one for Alt, and then we gotta go across the... I'm just gonna double check the space bars. Should be 5. Okay, cool. It's a multi. Well, beautiful. To be honest, I don't either, Mario. My life is so fucking stressful all the time. It is so stressful. It is so hard. Y'all know I fucking work 40 hours a week in a job that I absolutely despise, but only option I have. I live in a country where I don't feel safe. And then I stream 60 hours on top of it, and I try and network with my homies. I try and spend time with my community. I have a partner to take care of. I have 2 pets. Like, I get 4 hours of sleep a night if I'm lucky. If I wasted more than a passing thought on what people thought about me, I'm wasting time. One sec, that reminds me. Yes, she is. Look at that cute noodle. I have to fix the camera real quick. There she. Oh. All right. So. Yeah, we just have the F keys. I'm gonna put the rest of these tactiles. I have 2 tactiles left to hit: the escape key and the tilde key. I guess I will bring the soldering station over. We'll get that all warmed up and go. Hey, what's up, Makora? God, no. Now I'm confused. Also, I hope you've been enjoying the Live Alive release. I haven't had a chance to play it because I don't own it yet, but when I get my hands on a copy, I am actually looking into potentially speedrunning it. Palmer and Froob, 2 of my good buddies, are already starting to work on it, and I love running games with Palmer. I've not run a game with Froob yet, but I think very, very highly of him and respect the shit out of him. If y'all don't know either Palmer or Froob, I definitely recommend them. Palmer is just starting to come back from streaming. He is my stonk buddy. Hey, if you want to, that's fine. It's on Switch, yeah. And if you don't know Froob, Froob's rated a few times. Froob is fucking one of the best commentators in terms of speedrunning, in my opinion. I have learned so much from him about the craft and just learning how to compose my thoughts, and it really, really, really helps. But yeah, definitely at bare minimum follow those 2. If you have like a Prime sub or anything, I definitely recommend tossing one to Froob. He streams full time, so like Twitch is his only income. But he is a fucking monster at the Yakuza games. For the first time in my life, I'm debating getting groceries delivered. Normally, I enjoy going to the grocery store and shit, but like, I don't know when we'll have time tomorrow. We have yoga, I have stream, we have the race. Like, it's just a whole clusterfuck. Dude, I love the Yakuza series. I think it's one of the most slept on series, and it's just like right now, it's just finally starting to garner the attention it deserves. Like, it is so unique in the sense that it's the only game I've experienced and done this correctly, where you can go from incredibly dramatic, like incredible plot twist to 5 minutes later just playing mini games and being like totally okay with everything that happened. It has such a gift for storytelling. Wondering why my legs were... Which one? Oh. Okay. I will fucking get that in just a second. I gotta pee. After today's heat-related incidents. The bodily function of urination, very important in tracking terms of your hydration. Y'all can get fucking about that. All right, here we have it. We got some JWIK T1 Tactiles. I really like how this feels a lot. And then we have our linears. Let me turn this. I'm going to give like a little, let's see if this picks up. There's our linear boy. And these are our tactiles. So they definitely aren't super loud, which is good. They're about the same decibel level as like linears. Maybe a little bit louder. But the one thing that it does have is you can definitely feel this. I don't know if Alphena made it back, but you will definitely be able to feel when. Okay, I will approve that in just a second, Makora. Let me get through this. Let me flux this board really quick. Oh, sorry. Oh, Tala's gonna join us for like an hour or so. All right. That's super awesome. We'll get the Tala. I'll get the goofy tiger. Okay, so we mentioned this last time. I have a pen of flux, and this really helps with desoldering in case anything goes. As it helps solder flow. So, this should take too long. All the like they are, but I have tough fingers. I'm gonna try to touch every single one of these spikes coming out side. And if they aren't, that means I bent a leg. I'll try it out. Top row done. I'm not gonna lie. I have a feeling I'm gonna fall in love with the tactile. I love linears, but since I built that one keyboard with the drop, the gator and drop allays, those things, oh, they feel so good. Like I love typing with them. But yeah, shout outs to the Femboy enjoyers. Thank you for the follow. Your username, funny. Anyone got any build related questions regarding so nice of Tala, to be honest. Like I was definitely, I'm always surprised when people like react positively to like a change of plan, because it was really sudden, and like I'll put it this way, I wanted to let Tala know as early as possible, like, hey, I'm not feeling good. But like literally I went to walk to the car to get my phone and wallet if I could like maybe try and get some in my system and hope that was that. I walked about 50 feet towards my car in the parking lot and just turned around and I was like, Babe, I cannot walk that far. Like, I am way too nauseous. This is not it. And like, literally my phone was there. Once I got back to the car, like 20 minutes later after like trying to eat and shit. But like, I had no energy. I could not fucking like, I could not deal with like the migraine, with the heat, the whole everything that was going on enough to like open my phone. It's unfortunate. I feel bad, but definitely when Tala gets here, which should be right now. Oh, hello, Tiger friend.
Oh, hello.
There you are. All right, let's get you on. There's the big tiger lady. Should be. Oh, hey. There we go. I'm having a moment still. There you are. Yeah, I was just saying, like, I wanted to message you earlier, but like, I was not having a time at life.
Sometimes it does be like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was one of those times. Like, maybe the heat, maybe the migraine, maybe the stress. I just like could not even manage. But we're making progress. But I know your stream.
The heat has definitely been brutal.
It's so bad. Like, I was staying hydrated. I think it's just like the combination migraine, whatever else was going on. Just KO'd.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, it's still not 100%, but it's definitely more manageable. Anyway, I have a board. I'm gonna get up and run to the bathroom quick. You're gonna solder this for me, right?
Totally.
Totally? Aw. Freya's interested. She's positioned herself so she can observe your soldering skills.
Madison soldering skills.
And if y'all don't know Tala, definitely please go follow her. You're streaming tonight. What do you got on plans for tonight?
Tonight I am going to play Lost Planet.
Ooh. I'm here for it.
First time.
First time. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I've been like slowly lurking your Skyrim plate. It's like, is she gonna do the thing? Yes. Yes.
Oh my god, I am so bad.
That's the best part. Like, you're like, oh, I'm so bad at like Fallout or Skyrim, and to be honest, I don't really think that's a thing. It's just it's those like Bethesda style games. Like, there is no real like kind of correct way to play them, in my opinion. There's just so many options.
This is true. But it still gets messy from time to time.
Oh, a little bit. Don't let your chat spawn 8,000 cheese wheels in.
I'll try not to.
That was being horny, so careful. Trying to stare at me. Embarrassing.
Chat being lewd. You have to be good, chat. You guys been having fun watching the keyboard to build. It's looking pretty good to me. Never? Life too short.
I
Ain't that the truth?
I used my bigger brain today. Instead of just kind of like randomly smashing the variable, like, you know, because these can change via layout. Instead of just smashing the switches in and being like, this is fine, I put the keycaps on instead, you know?
Very nice.
Act IQ of a 10-year-old. One day I promise I won't be stupid. I don't know if it'll be this week.
Always remember to do the keycaps.
Yeah. So these really nice. Like
So don't feel bad.
I think I'm slowly becoming a fan of tactile key like switches, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I go through phases.
Yeah.
So you might just be in a tactile phase.
I think it's just because I'm so incredibly touch deprived. No, I think it's something new. Orpha, what's your idea? Why am I nervous?
Those great tactile switches.
Yeah, so these are the JWIK T1s, and I think because I'm doing the keyboard giveaways a couple weeks, I guess. But I think like it's just, look, I'm not gonna be making anybody a goddamn $20 keyboard, and you're not gonna be like, hey, I want these $70, $80 switches thrown in your board. I love you all, but I'm not gonna disrespect the art of keyboard building like that. These are designed to be inexpensive, like starter keyboards. Or I sent one to my buddy Jimmy, who works over at SkyTech, and he's like, I was like, you know what it'd be great for? Just like a casual, like, just take it with you, like, oh, I want to bring a keyboard with me. I'm like, all right. Because that's what they are. Like, I just have, I 3D printed some, like, wall hooks. But, like, if I'm ever going to go somewhere, just, like, fucking throw it in your bag. If it breaks, it doesn't fucking matter. It's 3D printed. Like, but it's a good, like, just replacement keyboard type deal. I think these are going to be the switches that I'll use for tactile, to be honest. Like, they are comfy and wonderful. Oh God, Werfa, don't die.
Very nice.
Yeah, don't see why not. Okay. Oof. I feel better.
I don't think I've ever tried those.
They're not bad. I would offer to send you some, but I know you're very private about your stuff, so I'm not going to. This is your also average reminder, everyone. Please respect VTubers' rights to privacy. I don't know why we have to have this discussion like once a month, but like, remember, I'm different. Like, I've given my address to. Doesn't.
I don't want people to find out that I'm just a computer.
Well, I mean, I don't. DC and I have definitely had a discussion, and Loose Lips thinks ships, Tala. Better keep CC in line.
You have been colluding with CC?
She says, "You smell like a baka, TalaTora."
What is with the stinky jokes?
I don't know. I think it's just funny, and then like everyone else piles on. I'm not stinky.
All in good fun. So I've been meaning to ask,
Go on.
what color is the case?
It is. I'll pull that out. I mentioned it earlier. Yo, what's up, Xerxes? 6-7 carts in. Good luck. So, believe it or not, this is actually a B stock from KBD fans. It's $100. And it's B stock because there's supposedly something wrong with the fit or finish. I don't see anything wrong with this, like at all. Like the fit is fine, finish is fine.
That's awesome.
All their stuff's like that. The last 2 or 3 KBD75v2s that I've gotten as B stock. Oh, I think the first. This is the only one I've found that has an imperfection in it. And it's this little, I don't know if it'll even catch it. There's a little ding. That's it. So as far as I'm concerned, they are basically giving away full price keyboards at my opinion.
I love when that happens.
Yeah, it's I forget. So there's definitely an industry that I used to do that in as well. So I used to work in like the vape industry, and like the higher end of that is a lot of, at the time. And instead of something like this that's controlled via like an OKR or any sort of chipset, it is literally just a fucking metal tube with a spring on the bottom that makes like a direct circuit. But yeah, people used to get fucking, like, those would go for, depending on.
Oh my.
Yeah, but the B stocks are the same goddamn thing, and they'd only charge $100 for it because, like, oh, the threading is a little. Oh, like.
That sounds super dangerous.
It does, but at this one, it got me to stop. Not something I was ever really interested in. But two, it also taught me law and basic and understanding a lot of that stuff, which is Freya, what are you doing? I think she's trying to show you up. She's showing off her butt.
Oh my.
She's been hanging around me too much.
I think learning about electronics is a good skill to have.
No, I have to agree, because like,
That is nice.
yeah, because like you and I have had really good discussions. Like super relevant to like VTubing or our careers, but like it is nice to have that kind of background. I don't, not calling Roy out because but Roy just figured out to you can use the OBS virtual camera to capture VTube Studio as opposed to running it as a game capture, and it a lot of times works a lot better for more intricate models because it doesn't automatically lock to the resolution. Yeah, I got you, Sunbay.
I've tried it both ways.
Oh my.
I think the virtual webcam. Oh my. I think it was more taxing on my system.
Yeah, it
didn't
really
notice too
depends.
much quality in my setup.
Mm-hmm. I
So
definitely.
it actually worked for me.
Yeah, I definitely understand that, and like every system's gonna be different too.
Same with the model.
Mm-hmm. When are you gonna get big and
Some people's models are very, very high resolution.
that too? That's something actually like that's really surprising. Is just how little or how many layers and size of metal. Because for me, I've only had like I had my first model, and then I've had this one, and it's like multiple iterations, but it's not small, but it's not like 10,000 layers. Again, this is not me calling anyone out. This is just me providing information. I know dielectric opened her model commissions recently. Pretty serious price range. I think it was like 11,000 pounds for a model, but you know, you're obviously getting a model artist that knows what the fuck she's. Like for that, I would definitely expect a very highly detailed model.
Yeah, the probably very large file.
Mm-hmm. That, you know what? I'll look really quick. I honestly have no idea how big my model is, like file size. My model.
It's always interesting that some are so very different.
Mm-hmm. I think at least file size, mine pretty sure it with the attached JSONs is only half a meg, to be honest. Not that much.
I'm checking.
How many polygons is your butt? The Near Automata joke of the week.
The polygons.
The polygons.
Looks like 32 megabytes.
Not bad. To be honest, I also don't know if that's I'm old, but oh. Yeah, I don't know Sunbay. To be honest,
It's all good.
yeah, actually Sunbay is the only person that was here when I showed off a thing yet. I don't know. That's something I've been working in the background. I may or may not be working on new model updates. I don't know. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up because it's not going to be anything spectacular if I do. But it would be nice to update. I think I've become okay, especially the amount of time that I've spent like on dual camera. And at this point, it just lends itself to the meme. I think I'm just gonna, like, any model updates that I was gonna do are probably just gonna be getting my actual tattoos on my model, just so like I don't even have to worry about the meme anymore.
That is super cool.
All right, I have my key. So a while ago, I'm talking probably 4 or 5 years ago, I went to an event called RPG Limit Break, and we had a friend fly in from England to come and stay with us. But it was me and my partner at the time. So like I was like, you know what? I want to make him not feel awkward like he's staying with a married couple. So I got him his own of myself. And I don't know how the artist did it, but they like literally photoshopped my tattoos off my body and slammed them on, which was very impressive.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for me, it's kind of funny because this thing's 5 years old, and this tattoo now goes all the way down to like my knee and like connects all the way around the top. So it's like, damn, this is like a piece of history because half of the shit doesn't exist. My only concern is
That
my
paint
cat.
is so cool.
My cat really loves sleeping on it for whatever reason, and like gets very territorial about it. He's been such a little shit.
Just cat things.
Just cat thing. Yeah, he decided to bite through every single piece of like LED lighting that I had recently. That was really cool. I enjoyed that a lot.
Oh no.
Yeah, I definitely think for these, me. Go ahead.
Friend, not food.
Friendly. My cat is. Okay, so I've had a bunch of people over to the apartment. My cat has bit every single one of them except 2 people. Don't know why.
Angry cat.
I'll be honest, I think he's more anxious and scared than angry. Because, like, I'll leave for the day, and he'll just literally sit in front of the door all day until I get...
Sounds likely. She's just a warrior. Oh, Ondor's fine. Makoto. Trust me. That cat is fine. And to be honest, it's my fault. I named him an asshole. So, of course, he has to fit the personality of it. Actually surprised how quickly it's going. Like, I think that's the big thing is I pre-did the stabs It's all
already.
about that flux.
Yeah, it's the flux, and I think the big thing is like I did the stabs on this board earlier this week, so it was like ready to go because I knew like I was gonna be on a time crunch. I knew you were on a time crunch, so I think just like getting everything set, even if it's something as simple as the stabs, just kind of put me in the right kind of workflow for this.
Having the stabilizers done always helps. Sometimes those take me the longest.
Yeah, I don't know why either. Like you get them in, and then it's just like you sneeze on the other side of the apartment, and they just blow out of like the fucking you know, the screws pop out, or you know, all of a sudden they're not lubricated properly. I kind of wanted to get the I know Owl Labs released the Steam.
God forbid you have wobble.
Please don't curse the build.
My God, what have I done?
Nah, it should be. We're actually doing pretty okay. My biggest issue is my LED lights behind my computer died this week, so like I don't have that backlighting. That's kind of throwing my depth perception for a loop. Kind of fuck. God damn, we just trucking. Like, this is more than halfway soldered already.
Very nice.
Yeah, I've only splashed my inner thigh with solder twice. Quality.
Imagine having depth perception.
What are you part of the quad too?
Hold on, let me put my glasses on.
There you go. I was gonna say you should like, as a joke. I mean, as a joke. These are expensive VTuber jokes, by the way. You should get like a TalaTora model for the glasses. Whenever you tell a story that is like about something more than 5 years old, just swap the model over to the model. Yeah, back in my day, we had our mice had trackballs in them.
I have the boomer emote. And I actually still use a trackball.
Wow, that's very bold of you to just come out on the internet and admit that. That's
It's a nice one.
yeah. Does it have a nice ball in it?
It does.
My favorite tech tip I learned that if your trackball dies, you can just hard boil an egg, and if you roll it up really nice, it makes a great substitute.
What?
Yeah, you've never done that?
Can't say that I have.
To be honest, there's honestly nothing wrong.
I used a pool ball for a while.
There's nothing wrong with
That worked in one.
they're, to be honest, in my opinion, they are a lot smoother because it's rolling resistance as opposed to friction pads.
Hard to play games, but easier on the wrist.
Yeah, no, I agree. I started talking in another language. Un lengua secundario? A mí? Sambe, no. Por favor, relájate. Es okay. Es only okay.
What?
¿No habla español, Tala? El tigre no se dice chat. Lo siento.
I can barely speak English.
Is that you or is that Cece's fault?
That's all me.
Ugh. I don't know why I just decided to try and tighten the top of the soldering iron like it's not at 700 degrees, but like, it's kind of warm.
My gosh.
I spent too much
Please be
time in
careful.
I spent too much time in kitchen. I flipped my tortillas with my hand.
You don't need a keyboard sacrifice.
To be honest, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, speaking of, I see you have a new. I've had the pleasure of talking with one of your models a little bit, and they are a good.
I do have many siblings.
Yeah, I was talking to Sans. They're wonderful. They're such a very gentle person. I like that. I'm excited to see them get rigged up. It's always such a process, and like, I think for me it's been weird because like I guess when I started with the whole VTubing thing, like yeah, it was popular, but like it hadn't taken off to like the seriousness that it has now. Like every other like every artist I know is booked up, every rigger I know is booked up. Like it's absolutely nuts. Some people are like already closed until like early 2023. Like it's incredible.
Absolutely. It's really crazy.
I'm here for it though. Like to be honest, it's really neat. Although
It really is.
I might have to fight the new Hollow Stars guy. Yo, what's up, Monkey? Good to see you. Apparently, there's another Keo on the block, and to be honest, we already have 4. I don't think we can do 5. One of them's gonna have to go, and it's not gonna be me.
You guys need to have a battle royale.
Considering I live in Philadelphia and I'm angry all the time, I would place my money on myself. It honestly
I
be
would put money on you.
it'd be cool. Like it's one of those things like it'll never happen, but if they're like, hey, do you hang out, like, yeah, sure, why not? Internet, I'll make friends. It's a lot easier that way.
Last Catboy standing.
I'm trying to think of like, I know there's definitely a lot of cat boys. Yo, you've been playing with VTuber stuff and it's pretty confusing. Yo, it definitely is. No, it's totally fine, Blue. Like it's totally fine. I'm used to chat abuse the shit out of me with sound effects, especially while I'm soldering. I think it's so ironic that you and Blue linked
Oh my
up.
God, I would be so terrified.
That doesn't bother me. I live in a
Blue is
place.
sweet.
I live in a place where most nights near the holidays we get to play one of my favorite games called Gunshot or Firework. And the premise of the game is you have to figure it out if it's gunshot or firework. Yeah, it's super neat that you and Blue somehow linked up. Blue and I go
That's a game?
way back. Yeah, it's a game.
Oh my.
Blue might be one of the longest. I've known Blue, Christ, since I started. Yeah, it definitely did, Blue. So Blue and I knew each other initially when I first got on this site in like 2015, I think, for speedrunning Xenosaga of all things.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which is really cool because people are now discovering what Xenosaga is, which is really fucking interesting considering third.
That is awesome.
Yeah. It's an expensive game. It is with fun. I think it's definitely a hidden prize. It's just that trilogy is so love it.
I'm trying to think if I've played these. I don't think so.
Yep, the Xenoblade Zoomers are finally learning. So, Monkey, they're...
What is this main character, remember?
Oh, the main character is adorable. Shion Uzumaki. The reason Xenosaga F funny is because I honestly think they only printed like 30,000 copies or something inane like that. I found my copy 15 years ago when I was in college in South Central Pennsylvania at a GameStop. I don't know that anyone has ever done that. So the cool thing, Monkey, with most modern keyboards, like this is still a modern keyboard, but with most keyboards, they're hot swappable, which means like you just literally push the switch in and it's done. I just am fucking old. I enjoy the lost art of solder.
I think a lot of people enjoy soldering. Once you've been into keyboards for a while, you want to do a little bit of everything.
Honestly, it's a great skill to have, especially if I think even as a streamer or like anything that's tangent related to it, it's a good skill to have. Because a lot of times that can really it can really make the difference between, well, damn, my microphone's broken, or I think I figured out what's wrong with it. And, like literally 12 cents of solder and 6 cents capacitor and a little bit of patience, I can make this last. I think these are all soldered. I'm very impressed with how quick this went. Hopefully I didn't. So, double check. My eyesight ain't what it used to be. I had them.
Also, learning how to fix a wire can help you with so many things.
Oh my god, tell me about it. I definitely missed the solder on that. Maybe doing this after having a visual migraine will make my...
Hey, I always miss a couple.
It's all right. I always double check and make sure that I think all of them. I'm gonna do this and just use Via's key tester.
Very helpful for musical instruments, Blue.
Yeah, super handy, especially as someone, yeah, because I work on guitars a lot. I am promising no one nothing, but I would like to in the future maybe play some guitar with Katie. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
I'm totally down to watch a jam session.
I would like to. It's you know, I'm not here to promise. Hey, what's up, Nix? So oh yeah, Katie's a sweetheart. Yeah, what's up, Fua? Man, everyone deciding to roll in all of a sudden. Today's switches are some JWIK Linear Reds across the top and T1 Tactiles and everything else. I do have a I put an alpaca in the space bar. All right.
Very nice combination.
It's super nice. Is this gonna do the thing where Via's just cranky? Probably. Okay. I'm gonna actually step away for a second and double check that this works. Probably.
I know that's the standard keyboard software, but I honestly have not used it that much. I have a lot of old things. Left to program them the old way. I think if you didn't have such easy software nowadays, a lot of people would be turned off. It really is a chore sometimes. Old stuff is definitely sometimes the best. The phrase "they don't make it like they used to." Definitely stays true to some things. Hi Werfa. I'm doing well, thank you. Just being busy.
Hey, what's up, Dad? You're gonna be so proud of me. The only one that has an issue is the home key, which is showing as constantly depressed. Well, I think I might desolder that one, or I'm gonna actually try and poke around a little bit on. Make sure I have a.
Sometimes just reflowing the solder will fix it.
That's what I'm gonna check really quick. If not, that's an easy switch to pull, and I'll just.
Definitely.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there's something wrong with the switch though, because it's not tactile.
That definitely sounds like it would to be the problem then.
Yep.
Might just need to fix that one. One of these days, I will get you a vintage keyboard.
Oh.
You'll have to try that out.
Some Alp switches.
Or something even more obscure.
Oh God. Okay, this switch feels better. It has the feedback I'm looking for. Okay, I'm just gonna solder.
It's always nice when it's an easy fix.
Yeah, it's one of the. So I went over to my partner's computer. I didn't know that VIA actually has a web interface.
It does?
Yeah, you don't even have to install it anymore. All right, I'm gonna test it.
And I'm over here manually flashing QMAK. Having to use the Arduino Flash software. Sometimes you just have to trust the old stuff.
Yep. Old stuff, like the thing is, old stuff is fucking awesome. I won't really, like I have no issues with it. I mean, my dad's old. He's pretty awesome. It's all right. I'm old. I'm going to be 32. Oh God, couple of weeks.
Happy early birthday.
I should have lied and been like, oh, I'm gonna be 25. Have I had any tiny solder balls or flux splash on my legs? Yeah.
Hey, the world, we can never know.
Like jewelry and metalworking, and that's kind of been my background with soldering. I've been to the hospital, to the emergency room, to have my fingers sliced open because I've gotten like silver and metal shards jammed into them and stuff. It is what it is. You get used to it. Like only a couple of hours ago, I had like a migraine that was literally so bad I couldn't walk. So I don't get migraines, by the way. So like I'm not used to that. No compatible devices found. I think this is just my computer being a little shit dick, to be honest. It gets very cranky about its USB.
Sometimes that happens.
Yep, there it is. It just doesn't like that port. Okay, so yeah, VIA has a web app now.
That's crazy.
Alphena, did you make it back? I have one last question for you. But yeah, it made it.
Making easy things even easier.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know what VIA is, I prefer to build keyboards that have VIA as their software. It's a lot easier than most proprietary things, in my opinion. It just nicer. Here's the time where you can tell people about building keyboards before VIA was a thing.
You have to build a vintage board with awful software.
You cannot, and I stress this, cannot
I'll give you
paint
a challenge one day.
Yeah? What do I get if I win?
Honestly, the hardest part would probably finding keycaps.
So I don't want to brag too much about it, and it would not be a permanent solution.
Although I think you can get blanks for Alps is still.
Let me show you something pretty interesting.
Or maybe buckling springs.
I was send this out in the mail today. That just didn't happen. But this is for my buddy Jimmy at SkyTech.
I don't even know if they still make USB converters for those.
Buy a 3D printer. You can print your own keycaps. These are MX stems. Actually, let's go with something that's a color that it'll pick up on.
Very nice hitbox.
Yeah. But yeah, this is that's 3D printed. Got all the components for it. It has room for the PS5 for the Brooks board too. What, you don't like using controllers that have to go to some sketchy Taiwanese site with the Wayback Machine to use a program built for Windows 7? Generally, no. Well, I guess the move now is... Yeah, Goody, I actually build keybs, and I do a lot of 3D printing. I think that's, to be honest, I don't know how far you're in. So my old boss is a very, very wealthy gentleman, and his kids go to a private school. That's all I'm gonna talk about it. But his kids were in like 5th or 6th grade, and they were learning how to use 3D printers. And I'm not gonna lie, I think 3D printers and understanding how that stuff kind of works might be one of the coolest skills that you can pick up. They're inexpensive. I use them around the house. Like, I use it around the house for so much shit that otherwise I'd like have to buy, or, you know.
It's very cool that they teach that.
Yeah, I agree. Alright. I need play phono. I'm gonna message Alphena. My only question is pause, or does she...
Also, you might have Discord muted.
Fuck, you're totally right. Because I forgot. I did the key tester. Damn it. Alright. I am going to message Alphena and see what they want for the top key. Because
Okay, I was reading the captions.
Lurking plus. Do you use the pause key for anything, or do you just swap it out for delete?
I generally swap it out for something.
Here, we'll do it. We'll do. Oh God, I forgot caps lock is on too. Well, I'll show you some of the 3D printing
Always
projects.
put it on a function layer.
Yeah. Oh, that too. Yeah. Anyway, hi. Yes, I'm a real person, but mainly for things like cosplay props. Don't mind how messy it is. That's just is. You need big gigantic sword? I have big gigantic sword.
Who doesn't love big gigantic swords?
Just people that exist in electronic boxes.
Blue metal.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna swap it to delete, just because no one uses the pause key. I'll bring this back up so everyone can kind of see how this works. But this is VIA. This is my preferred software. That's it. That's simple. I'm gonna save this. I will probably have to send this to Alphena just so they have it. But for me, like if I'm building stuff I'm sending to someone else, I want it to be super, super simple. Like if I send this to Alphena and they decide they want to entirely change the layout of the keyboard, it runs on VIA. They can just literally plug it in and be like, I want to change it, and it's fine. You don't have to use like Nick said, you don't have to use some proprietary software from Taiwan in the Wayback Machine reverse style. I don't even know what I use.
Have you ever had to program something in QMK?
You know what? I did. My first, actually, shit, I forgot. I brought these with you. I got these back. I was very excited enough to remember to tell you that I got them. My first that I built, well, kind of helped build, but this is the KBDFans75v2 with Securios and Olivia ++ and a cute little Dwarven Forge keycap. And then this was the first one that I built myself. I soldered everything on before I put the plate on, so that was fun. I got my first real experience in desoldering an entire board at once. But this is the Canoe with the 0 cc's with lubed Gator and blacks. Ta-da! They're old enough they still use mini
Very
USB.
nice.
It's time to actually assemble.
I think everything I have uses mini USB.
I mean, it's not bad. I don't mind mini USB. Type C though,
Or PS2.
yeah. PS2 is still a thing. Like I was talking to
I
Juan
wish
and
I was kidding.
No, like I have no issues with it. I was talking to Juan and Jimmy over at SkyTech. Even like those $600-700 like ROG gamer to the extreme boards still come with PS2 slots. And I think it's a good thing because there's no like interfacing with that. It's a direct connection. If you ever have like serious computer issues, it's good to have something that doesn't rely on a USB interface.
Exactly.
Like, fuck. I have all these keyboards, but I'm going to be very honest. I still keep like a PS2 mouse and a PS2 keyboard around because you never know. I've had it happen where like a motherboard has just flashed a BIOS. This might be one of the quickest keyboard builds. I don't want to say that out loud.
IBM Model M.
Oh, you do love your IBM M's. See, like, here's the thing for me, Goaty.
I still need a space saver.
Yeah. I really want everything to go to USB-C. Like, I really do. Like, I think if we can all move to a universal connection for everything, it's gonna definitely cut down on waste. That's the big thing, is like there are so many different fucking connectors out there for all these goddamn phones and peripheries and shit. We all just go to one, and USB-C is great because it'll do data, it'll do display, it'll do internet. It's just really nice, and the good thing is you can't USB superposition it. It's really cool. Yeah, the IBM Model M's are built like fucking tanks. I like durable things, but doesn't that kind of potentially make you like a bit of a keyboard smasher, though? If you like tankier keyboard builds, Tala?
Hey, I'm no smasher.
Yeah? Are you sure? You know what they say about people that keyboard smash?
I don't bottom out.
Ah! See, that's the thing, Chuck. Like, I haven't bent a USB-C, and I gotta tell you, like, don't get me wrong, I'm very, very gentle in the kitchen. I'm very gentle in real life. When I want to be hard on my equipment, I am very hard. Like, the reason why my computer is having a hissy fit today is because it probably hasn't been restarted in a week, and it just, one of my main speed runs uses literally, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I had the GPU operating at 98% usage. Like,
Oh damn.
I use my shit. Like, I use my shit. It is here. I will use it.
How it should be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for me though, like I really like USB-C because it just the capability of it. What's important to me. Like, it is super versatile. My issue with Apple and with lightning cables is I've never had a lightning cable that hasn't fucking completely shredded itself in 6 months. And then you have that like weird exposed wires all over the place. Nier Automata does things.
That is true though.
Let me tell you a little something about Nier Automata speedrunning. Did you know that an Xbox One controller... Now, I'm not saying it's specifically this one that's held together with duct tape, because I wouldn't say that. It actually was this one. Did you know the average third-party Xbox One controller can smash off of the floor with enough velocity that it can also smash off of the ceiling and hit the ground again? And still function? So the keyboard craze isn't as bad as it was, Goaty. Like, sites like
Oh
Epo
my.
Maker have some really cool stuff. Like, I got this little cutie bean. And I think, including switches, this was under $100, or right about, shipped.
Prices have definitely gone down.
I gotta.
Prices.
Y'all make sure to follow you. All the. Mouse and
Oh my. Controller smashing? I can't say I've ever broken a controller. And I'm not stinky. Not a stinky tiger.
There we go.
Well, that's good blue.
Well, I'm definitely back to full strength. I don't know what the hell that was today, but like I feel normal again and my body's functioning normally again. Yo, Goaty coming through 3 months. Super appreciated, homie.
Very
How?
good.
I don't know if you caught that question in chat,
Alright.
Tala. How much money y'all spent on keyboard? Goaty, please don't ever ask me that question. There are 3 things in life.
We don't
Never
ask
ask.
that question.
Yeah, there are 3 things that you never ask in life. Sunbae, how much a man makes, how much a woman weighs, and how much I've spent on keyboards. Nah, I don't give a shit. I honestly, like, yo, not a problem. I fixed it by doing absolutely nothing. I don't know. To be honest, I'll be super honest about this shit because we all know I'm a bit more open about things than most VTubers. I think the worst thing you can do in your workplace is not discuss your wages. You absolutely should not be like secretive about it, because that's part of the way that you will get fucked by your employer. This goes out to our female members of chat as well. Chances are you get paid less for doing the same job as your male counterparts. Figure it out and be vocal about it because that shit should be fucking
You better
illegal.
believe it.
I would say it. Yep, not Chris. Chris knows. Chris just got a new job and was doing a bunch of negotiating and shit. Absolutely be open with your wages and your coworkers about it. One of my female coworkers found out she was making the same that I was, and the job's supposed to pay about 10 grand more. Guess who now gets paid 10 grand more?
Otherwise, they are full of shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, exactly. Exactly. Advice from VTubers: discuss your wages at the workplace. Form a union. What are we gonna do?
The tuber union.
It came up in the pisser Discord, but like I definitely would if I had, not right now, maybe not directly. I definitely, like, not in the sense of like, oh, I want to manage a bunch of VTubers, but I'd definitely be willing to like kind of work with a bunch of us, kind of focus on growth pattern, all that kind of shit that everybody talks about, just because it's something that I do actually enjoy from like an administrative sense in like some weird fucking warped way. Not telling people what to do, but, you know, the concept of applying good That's it. Yeah, this is in. That's it.
Good practice is good.
Oh, absolutely. There are also tons of things you can do.
Plus, a lot of people do worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look, long-term stability and growth on this website is an absolute fucking
Despite
challenge.
everyone saying don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
People will always worry about it.
Yep.
It's just how it is. So it's better to embrace it and understand it.
Yep. There are a lot of tools. And to be honest, like there's a lot of things people get so worried about, like just the dumb shit of like, look, long-term growth is not just having one person raid you or like constantly being ahead of the curve. Like I know it's something you're kind of stuff like. I'm sure everyone other giving you advice about how to get it, how to make those. Long-term growth on this site is always an interesting endeavor. What's
Right
up,
now,
Ross?
I think the biggest issue is Twitch actually getting back to people.
Mm-hmm. I will say this with actual years.
There is a huge backup.
Yeah, I will say this with actually years of watching this process happen and going through it myself. The less you hear from them, the better. Like, especially if you applied the longer and longer that you wait and don't get an answer.
At 2 months.
I waited
Since
almost. I waited 3 months, and that was back in 2019.
Oh my.
Yep. And as far as I know, it was one of the most ridiculous streaming.
I stopped watching.
So I applied for partner and then went on what can only be described as an unholy, disgusting rampage of streaming. I was working 60 hours a week at the time, not including like drive time. I ended up in 90 days between applying and them approving me. I think I streamed 623 hours to an average of like 72 and a half viewers. It was the most unhealthy thing. Do the math on that. I was sleeping an average 3.5 hours a day.
That's not enough sleep.
Oh, thanks, Dr. Tala. I never would have guessed that. Do you want to put on your little fucking nurse's hat for that one, or your stethoscope?
I don't think I have a nurse collar. Oh wait, I might.
Oh wait, hold on. Tala's got to go into her closet real quick, figure it out.
Close enough.
Oh damn, girl, flex on him, flex on him.
We have white and red.
I think that's good nursing.
Kind of nurse collars.
I do love that KBD always sends about 800 extra screws for my fucking IKEA-proof ass.
The extras are always nice.
You know, because I never know when I'm going to need them, or the other thing that I'm notorious.
Sometimes you don't get enough.
Yeah, I am notorious for dropping shit into this big default apartment colored floor, and it just eats everything. See, you say that, Blue, but like for me, like I am very generous with my channel because I don't math very well, and like people now have the ability to make me just drink an entire bottle of vinegar in one stream, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Be careful what you wish for. Ross, you need a lot of lifestyle changes. I wish you would actually take me seriously when I recommend them as someone that is in recovery and has like done all the shitty, stupid things you have. Like, take care of yourself, get some rest, cut back on the boozing, and eat some good food for once. You will feel a lot better, I promise. Oh, I love Tapatio.
All good things.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still horrible. I only average like 4 to 4.5 hours of sleep a night, but I have... I'll be very honest about this as well. Never, and I mean ever, cheap out on shoes or mattresses, because you spend most of your time in both of those things.
Very true. I think last time we talked about desk chairs.
Chairs too, very much so. Oh fuck, I forgot to do that thing for Makora, speaking of chairs.
The stuff you use the most. As I adjusted my seat.
Yeah. I will be like super honest with you, Ross. Like, it's very, very tough coming from someone that has spent a lot of... So for me, I struggled a lot with boozing. I mean, I'm technically in recovery. The previous industry that I worked in is literally, and I'm not joking this or saying this disparagingly, is like literally 90% recovering addicts. It's tough, dude. I've watched people struggle for years, for decades, and it's one of those things like, some days it's easy, some days it's going to take a lot of conscious effort, but like, it's probably the best thing you can do for yourself at any point in time, is trying to get yourself like clean. I don't know if you got a chance to watch, like, there's been a couple of big like documentaries coming out about like the VR chat scene, and just like, it's been incredible like seeing some of the things that do go on there. Like, that's such an incredibly positive environment for some people, but for others it's just so horrible. Like, I've personally wanted to like kind of explore with VR chat, but like at the other time I'm very, very nervous about it.
It's very difficult. I'm just getting my feet wet. And I'm still hesitant.
Yeah, very, very much so. Oh yeah, Dan. I because of the previous industry I worked in and the whole we're in a pandemic thing, I definitely have bottles of isopropyl alcohol sitting around the house. I even got that good 97% shit. Woo-wee! I cannot take you higher. Creed sucks. Thanks, Kihi. Yeah, I think that was one of the things I was lucky with, because like the components of like vape liquid, as well as like being a retro video game player, like I just kind of had all this backstock of like isopropyl alcohol, because I'd find it and be like, oh yeah, I need this. Like, you know, I run through this shit because it's the only thing that cleans up vegetable glycerin nicely or keeps my PS2 lasers nice and clean. And it's like, oh, how about world-ending pandemic? I'm like, oh, I'm ready. I have like 4 bottles of it.
It is good to have on hand.
Mm-hmm. I am having a... It's so weird. Like, I stare at keyboards, think about keyboards, work on keyboards, always forget what the layout is. God damn it. You know, I could swear I turned down the sound effect on tits, but at this point I'm pretty sure it did nothing.
Trying to keep my first place spot on that Get-A-Roo board.
Yeah, thanks, Kihi. Have you ever fucked with that program?
Which
my one complaint with tits is that the volume is either ear-breakingly loud, barely audible, or non-existent. Those are your choices. No, Twitch integrated throwing system,
what are you
not
talking about?
Twitch integrated throwing system. It's the acronym is TITS. Tala, please, this is a family-friendly stream. How dare you?
I was so confused.
I mean, everyone gets curious every once in a while. I'd like to think I have a little bit more tact than just going like, hey, you ever play with some tits?
I mean, it's a good question.
I feel like there are better ways for me to like bring that subject up. But again, you don't bring it up, so I won't.
But no, I can say that I have.
So you are into girls. Hold on, air horn. Nah, but it's such a neat little piece of
Gotta
tech.
use the air horn.
Nah, I love Tala's model, Ross.
There are so many cool things like that.
Yeah. And I think it's just because like a lot of it's just you can control it via API and stuff like that. The fact that VTube Studio has built-in like API access, like top notch. You can program it to do anything. Our friend Orion at one point was working on a way to potentially integrate like the color of their model's eyes with the whether they were ahead of pace or behind pace for PB through a program called Live Split, because you can just do it. You just write API for it. Bingo, bango, boongo. It's done. Oh, there's no rattle on
You
this.
could definitely do something like that.
Oh, it's super. If you know coding, super easy. Like that's the other thing. Yo, what's up, Poot?
One thing I never learned that I wish I did.
I dickered around with it, but like, yeah. I'm family friendly because I'll fuck your mother, your dad, and your sister, Werfa.
Oh my.
Well, not all at once. Unless they ask. Maybe? I'm just kidding. I'm mostly harmless. So, I mean, I'd recommend it, Blue. There's actually a few of us. If you, I don't know how much you Twitter, but there's definitely a list that I keep track of VTuber speedrunners. You'd be surprised. One of the first or second wave Hollow Live girls actually speedran Undertale for a little bit.
I can totally see Blue going down that rabbit hole.
It's one of those things like, so Orion was a good buddy of mine. They speedran a bunch of retro shit. There's Daisy Fan, who does a bunch of stuff. Valeria, who does Metal Gear. Orf has been using some of their emotes in chat. Delinquent Ghost doesn't speedrun, but does challenge runs, which are like definitely fucking close enough in my book. But there's a few of us. Definitely a few of us. There's a few Sonic runners, actually. Jordy. Curtis. Yeah, Curtis. I don't know if you've met Curtis, Tala, but he is one of my...
Don't forget about Curtis.
He is one of my homies. That boy... something.
I don't think I have.
He's a local friend of ours that does like, he'll occasionally do like kind of music streams like Katie does, but we'll occasionally do speed runs. Like he's just he's kind of in like the community of like Peony Possum, Meat, Sigrid and Bird. I don't know if you're familiar with any of them, but he's a cool dude. I
I do know them.
Yeah, he's a really cool local buddy. Honestly, was one of like the big inspirations of me getting back into playing music. So I was like, you know, like I'd do it like if I had a way to record it. Like my shit's all old. He's like, yo, I got this fucking pedal rack. And I was like, I guess. He's like, all right, well I live here. I was like, oh wow, you're like really close. Like, well, like I'll find time. Like, I ain't doing shit. I'm gonna drive it up to your place. Sound cool? And I was like, okay. I guess. Sure. Knock yourself out, fam.
Road trip.
Yeah, it wasn't that fun. Ugh. All right, I've commandeered chat long enough. What fun things do you have to talk about today, Tala? What would you like to engage the community with?
I didn't think that far ahead.
Why you sticky?
Tough audience.
There we go.
A challenge for the tiger.
Always. I'm not gonna lie, this sound. These DSA keys are really nice too. Like I know this is a pretty darn classic set. Because like the DSA 9009 colorway's been around for God forever. Like I remember seeing these when I started years ago.
It was one of the first big PBT sets.
Mm-hmm.
That was more readily available.
I'm actually kind of mad at myself. This is like the first real build I've done that doesn't have any stab rattle, like at all.
That's always nice.
Well, it is going to one of my mods after. Well, mod, community manager. So I definitely wanted to do something nice for them because they put a fucking lot into this ass out of trouble for many years.
Always nice.
All right. Also, I will softball you a
I'm sure
question.
they will love it.
Oh yeah. We've been working on this file. But here is your open-ended prompt. Miss Tiger. You become a super big, popular, and famous VTuber. You can quit your day job because you're just that set. A keyboard company approaches you and says, hey, we want to make a custom TalaTora keyboard. And, you know, put your likeness on it. It's going to be like your dream build. What do you do? What's your setup? How are you feeling? Describe your build.
Good question. So I am definitely function over form.
Mm-hmm.
So it would have to be something like Do you know the blackbird?
The black. The name is familiar. Let me pull it up. I probably don't recognize it.
It's like a mini 1800.
Oh, yeah. So, for those in the chat,
I know they make smaller ones now.
yeah, I like that. It's very, very no muss, no fuss. 150 bucks sounds about right. This one looks
Oh,
like
not that one.
This one looks like it. You can get browns.
Search for Dr. Blackbird. Doc.
This is me praying that nothing weird. Okay. Let's. Oh no, I've slightly doxed myself, everybody.
I'm
I
sorry, not the doctor.
live somewhere in that area. Dr. Teeth? Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. It really likes that Amazon.
I can send you a link.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, duck. I could, you know, maybe I'll read my chat one. There we go. Okay, so this one showed up. Expect a pizza momentarily? I mean, you can.
Custom.
Oh, look at that. For those of you, by the way, that...
one is super rare. But the mini 1800. Super functional layout. And I think there is a Southpaw version as well.
We're just
With
gonna
a
ignore that.
left-handed number pad.
Yeah, like this one? Like that.
Yeah, that's nice. I really like that.
Yeah. So it gets rid of, I assume that's just probably like page up, page down for these two.
I
And
think
then,
most people do that.
and then it looks like it's a 1U0.
Insert delete.
I think that's just 2 on this one, and then it gets rid of the 2U0 key. It's not bad. Ah, there's the layouts. For our English fans, yes, you can have your big ass enter key on this if you would like to smash that.
Oh God, no. The worst key ever. Such a waste of space.
I'm personally not a fan of it, but I guess some people are. It's just one of those things, like they were kind of, you know, what they're used to.
I think there was a meme.
It's a very UK thing from what I've found for the
Let me
most
see
part.
if I can send this to you.
Yeah, go ahead. You should be able to. Oh dear, I may have shot my. Oh, just. Oh God, poor Chris Teneri DMing.
Big meme.
Oh, 1 key ISO macro pad.
I remember when they came out with this.
This is hilarious.
Right?
Hey, it weighs 69 grams. Nice. I'll take 20. Thanks.
All about the meme. So yeah, if I needed a number pad.
I know
Something like that, I
someone.
guess.
Oh, here it is. I'll get you one of these, Tala. I'll mail it to your address.
Oh God.
It's only 15 bucks.
That is some serious smashing.
Yeah, it's like a giant pillow. I could not use it on my glass desk. I would just absolutely crater this shit.
Oh God, no.
Basically, Chris, yeah, it's a fuck button.
Not on the glass.
I've had some terrifying moments. I've had my mic fall and clip the edge of this, and I'm like, oh dude, it's over. It's all over. It's all done. It's gonna smash.
That would terrify me.
I pooed a little bit. Like a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of it. I didn't expect this to go that quick. I think you're like, oh, I have this much time. I was like, I will get it done. I guess we could do like a sound test and
Builds are great.
yeah. Let me get rid of this. So this is our completed build. It is
Especially when they work.
yeah. This is another KBDFans75v2. It's got some DSA 9009 keycaps on it, courtesy of the Edo mystery box. It's running some JWIK T1 Tactiles for everything except the F keys and the spacebar. Spacebar is an alpaca, and the top row is JWIK Red Linear.
Very nice.
I'll see if I can get this set up really quick. Filters, turn off the noise gate, crank the gain. You got it. It's like watching NASCAR.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I really like it. Again, I've built another thing that I'm jealous that I have to
Top
ship off.
mounted or plate mounted?
That is plate mount. That's the one thing I enjoy about building on this is it's
That
fucking
sounds
plate
really
mount.
good for plate.
I think everything I have is plate mounted except the D84. That's plate mount. Now. Yeah, that was super quick. Let me make sure I turn back all my filters back on. There we go. All right, yeah, that's good.
Came
I have
out super well.
Yeah, fucking, I have no complaint. And I learned one new thing today, that Via has a web version, which is super nice. Did not expect that at all. Here,
Definitely great to know.
I got moved. Where did I move? Over here. Yeah, here I am. Lurking. Forever lurking. Well, I guess I can let you go if you want, because I don't have anything else. Do you have anything else to add?
It was a great build.
Yeah, again, I didn't expect it to go
Thanks
that.
for having me hang out.
Yeah, anytime. I didn't expect it to be this quick, to be honest. Normally this is like a 2-3 hour process. I don't know. It just kind of flew through really, really nicely for once. Well,
Hey, we take those great ones.
we take W's in this house no matter what size or shape. And if y'all don't know Tala, you definitely should follow her. She is a wonderful, wonderful streamer. Does a lot of you're into like a nice mix of like FPS and RPG that I also really enjoy.
I try to keep the variety.
Mm-hmm. One day she'll build a keyboard on stream, and
I
everyone
just tend to end up blowing things up.
I'm ready for the Tala keyboard streams.
But yes, thank you again for having me.
Any freaking time. I know I have 3 or 4 more keyboards to build after the giveaway in August, but attendance is not mandatory. It is entirely voluntary. So thank you for giving up some of your time. I know you're on the back end. I know that you're just as busy as I am with a lot of shit. So I appreciate it. It's good to have someone to talk to about this stuff and someone that's knowledgeable about keyboards in case I ever just like kind of have one of those like dead brain.
I'm sorry if I ruined this for you.
Oh no, it's totally loving company with stuff like this. I realize there is one thing, and then this build is complete. That's the most important one, and it's honestly my favorite part. One, definitely put Alphena's cable back in the
And
box.
what is that?
Beats!
Have to have the feet.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is very much true, especially because I work on a glass surface. And the other thing with this build is it actually helps stabilize.
Definitely necessary.
Oh yeah, otherwise it slides all over the place. Oh, I found the reason this is a B spec or a B grade. There is a very, 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 very tiny
Mark on
scuff.
the bottom.
Very tiny, like literally. It's literally like this.
Interest on the bottom, so you will never see it.
Exactly. I will pay $100 less for this. All right, so this is good. This can get shipped out
Exactly.
to Alpha. I'm holding those hostage.
Again, wonderful job, Kios.
Hey, thank you. I learned from the best, which would be you and my buddy Trife. Excellent. Oh yeah.
I'm going to head out and get ready for my stream.
Yeah, go ahead. And if y'all haven't, definitely make sure to follow Tala.
Thank you again for having me.
Anytime. You know, anytime you want to do something, just let me know. I'm agreeable.
Absolutely.
Take care.
I know you are. Bye-bye for now.
Ta-ta for now. TTYL.
Bye, chat.
Anyway, that's Tala. Definitely follow her. She's absolutely wonderful. I've now shrunk to the bottom of the screen because Lord knows what I'm doing over here. But this is a boxed up keyboard with all the extra keys and the cable. This is good to go to Alphena. So we're done here. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to take a second to clean up the keyboard carnage here. But yeah, I have this ready to ship out. I apologize, y'all. I did not expect happen. Don't really know what caused it. Hopefully it's a one-time thing. Oh, I did test it. We tested it already. It's good to go. Like literally, like I soldered everything. There was one switch that wasn't working properly. I desoldered it and pulled it out and resoldered it, and it was good to go. That was honestly, I think, one of the fastest builds I've done, clocking in at just over 2 hours. Yeah, it's all good, Dan. Like literally, I'm still personally still a little bit in. The good thing is we got Tala out. I'm gonna reassemble my desk a little bit here. I need this screwdriver. That's a special screwdriver because it's the only one that fits the KBD 75s that I